Alright, welcome back to my video. So, whoa. Okay, this chair is nice. This is gonna be Sofia the First, Season 1, Episode 19, Princess Butterfly. This can go one of two ways. One, there flies putting butter on toast, or a princess gets turned into a butterfly. Sofia's amulet's gonna turn into a butterfly. Remember, it's Sofia the First. That's why always stuff happens to her. If it's somebody else, I'm gonna just freak out. So roll the intro. And the intro button doesn't work, so roll the intro. I was a girl in the village doing alright, then became princess overnight. Now I gotta figure out how to do it right. So much to learn and see. Up in the castle with my new family. In the school that's just for royalty. A whole enchanted world is waiting for me. I'm so excited to be Sofia the First. It's gotta be my time to show 'em all that I'm Sofia the First. So yeah. WTF Moments is back. I know you noticed shorts came back a few days ago. I did the Thanksgiving. I know I missed Black Friday and I have a perfect song planned out for it, but I just was not feeling up to it. And then yesterday I was like, I'm gonna do some, oh man, I'm just so tired. I literally had something called movie burnout. Do you know what that is? No? Okay, movie burnout is when you go watch Moana 2 and find out that Wicked Part 1's playing, and you go watch that one right after, and you're stuck in the theater for 3 to 4 hours. Okay, now, if you want to see Moana 2 and Wicked, I encourage you to do it, and once you see one, you're going to be like, I'm going crazy. Can I wait 1 year for Part 2? I mean, I can. Maybe. I really want to see it. They say it's about the Wicked Witch of the S and the Tin Man, why he doesn't have a heart. That was the only thing I thought in the movie that did not make sense. The only thing. Like, why is this dude tin and why does he not have a heart? These are the questions that I say we'll never get the answers to, and apparently we're getting answers in 2025. We're still stuck in this year, unfortunately. You know, those times you're like, man, that month went by so fast. I mean, we're already in December. And then you're other times like, I wish time would speed up just a little bit. Or make the movie a month after, because it's already finished. So anyways, we're going to jump right into it. So, anyways, Sofia's walking to royal prep and no one can be found. Princess Butterfly, let me see. That is right, okay. I mean, it sounds like the Ghost of Gala. Everyone's missing, and then a skeleton just drops in the doorway. And so, okay, so if you're staying for the All Hallows Eve costume ball, and no one told Sofia about this, she didn't know that was coming up, because this was invented centuries before she was born. And in another episode, we found out that she knew years before. Did Sofia just wake up and set for costume ball tonight? So, did she wake up and not know it's the 31st of October? Unless Halloween's on a different day, but as far as I'm concerned, it's always been on the 31st. Not like Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving this year was a mess. It was on Thursday, and that never happens. It doesn't? No, it's on Thursday every year. That's why the holiday right after is called Black Friday. But yeah, did she just wake up and not realize the day? Because I woke up sometimes and not know what day it is, but when it's Halloween, I know what day that is. I just wake up and be like, oh, when is Halloween? I can't wait to, oh, it's today. I know when Halloween happens. I've never woken up and not know what day it is. So anyways, you know, Cleo says, I'm going to be a leather Hildegard. I'm going to be a fairy princess. Amber, I'm going to be the winner. Like I was last year and the year before. And they say, oh, you're so good at Amber. What's your costume going to be? Or is your costume going to be somebody holding a trophy and just say, oh, look, I'm the winner. I hope that's what you mean and not like I'm already planning my party for winning. This is like Gaston planning Belle's wedding and has everyone, all the guests there, and say, "Thank you all for coming to my wedding. I just gotta go in there and propose to the girl." You don't do that when everyone arrives to the wedding. You do that before you plan it. Not, "Oh, thank you for coming to my wedding. I just gotta go in there and propose to the girl." Like she's gonna say yes. Don't you maybe just plan out stuff like why do you do that? I mean, you don't plan stuff before the most important thing. The main thing is proposing. So Amber, winning, the main thing is you get a costume and the fairies like it. So anyways, they come in and they ran a small chainsaw costume contest. There are 3 prizes. You have to make your own costume yourself. Isn't that fun? Yeah. And Amber says to me, our handmaids have to make costumes themselves. Amber, Flora did not say that, so she responded again, "No, you're going to craft, sew, and create your own costume." And so will Hildegard and Cleo and Sophia. And Hildegard goes, "Us sew? You don't have to sew to make a costume." You see, these people don't like YouTube. They don't watch my costume tutorials on YouTube of easy costumes. Now, Hildegard may have. She didn't use my idea, but maybe she's looked at some kind of costume tutorial somehow. Now, I can explain why, and I do not think it's a good costume, but yeah, Hildegard's going to do as least work as possible. So Amber just goes here and, "I've never created a costume by myself, or sometimes I don't even dress myself." Okay, good to know. Amber is lazy and a spoiled brat. Confirmed. Oh god, this is gonna... Where's the butterfly in this episode? Maybe you'll see it sooner. So anyways, she goes in there and she's trying to make a costume into Amber. The thread does not, there's no hole. The thread does not go in there. Why is she putting the thread in the... I knew Amber was dumb a little bit, but I didn't know she was stupid. And she comes in there and says, "Amber, yeah?" And says, "If you need some help sewing your costume, I can help you." Oh, so thread goes in that end. I know what end the thread... Why would you think it goes in the end with no hole, Amber? So she sits on the pink cushion and goes, "Oh, no, I'm good. I'm fine." And then she's wrapping herself up. Is she trying to make a mummy, or is she, "Oh, this is impossible"? Oh, okay, I thought she was trying to make a mummy. So Sophia said, "Oh, you made a silver swan," or sorry, Miranda said to Sophia and said, "She made a silver swan?" And said, "Is that a swizzle stitch? I don't hear that." And she goes, "What's a swizzle stitch? I want to know the same thing. What is that? Is that real, or is that something made up? If it is, let me know." And they said, "Oh, Mom, you told me how to do a swizzle stitch before I could walk." Don't think that's the point in doing that, but okay. And then James says, "Dragon coming through." So he made a dragon costume. And said, "Shouldn't there be a tail?" "Oh, Xandar's a back part, so we might only make half a costume." Well, if you can't find each other at school, what if Xandar's... "Oh, James, I'm sick. I can't come." That's stupid. He was just fine earlier, but still. So James says, "Oh, awesome swan costume." Sophia says, "Amber, good luck topping that." Yeah, and she goes, "Who needs luck when you got a sorcerer?" "That's cheating, Amber. Cedric cannot make the costume for you." Now, technically, I don't think Amber's cheating. I'm going to explain why. So anyways, she goes to Cedric, and I don't know what he's doing. He's just doing nothing. He has workshop, and then says, "I need your help." Then says, "I want you to make a costume." "You want my help with a costume? For the ball at school?" "Oh, no, you gotta make that costume yourself." "If I did that there with..." "Please, Cedric, wait. Amber, don't say it. Don't say it. I'll do anything to win the costume contest." Why did you say that? And Cedric goes, anything? He sounds second thought, I think I can help you with that costume. So this. Cedric makes crystals and gives them to Amber and say, sprinkle these on right before the ball and say Lepidop Leonidas. And the most beautiful butterfly costume will appear. It's a Lepidop Leonidas. Thanks, Cedric. I know I do got you. That makes two of us. He said, Wormwood, I have just come out with the best packet Princess Sophia's and Amber's the key. Oh, you will wait and see, my pet. You will wait and see. She said anything. So they have Sophia walks in and we're like, whoa, awesome costume, Sophia. And because someone left by my spots off. So there's one, and it fell off and says, you're still best ever here. So it's done. It was the first time I made a costume myself, but it was not easy. And since it was easy for me, I just glued some plates of armor together. I went, oh, and he fell down and called me, picked something. He goes, I'm good. We're going to see another joke like that. Don't worry. So anyways, they're there and they're saying it's time to adjust the costumes. And during this, there's June is dressed up like Fawn, and she goes, ooh, I like that one. And then through this, Vivian and a band are playing a song called Who's That? Tonight we're really gonna jump and shout. And, through this, Xandar's looking for James. I said, why don't you wait the entrance to school and get together? This makes no sense. Why not plan this ahead of time? I said something like that was going to happen. So anyways, they said, where's Amber? So, oh, she's put on her costume. She wanted to wait till she got to school. What she come in as? I don't know. She said she wants to be a surprise. So here we go. I hope this works. Lepidop Leonidas. It works. Yes. It's a beautiful costume. And before Amber walks in, she's about to walk in. Ray goes, oh, you're going to win the contest, Sophia. I just know it. And Amber comes in and I was like, oh, nice costume. And then says, Cleo's there and says, Amber, your costume amazing. Here's Hildegard. It's a stick with just a mask. And she goes, oh, it's the best costume I've ever seen. He goes, thank you. So they say, the winner is, boom. Oh, I'm okay. Chin falls out again. So, okay. The winner of the costume contest is Xandar James. And they say, we're a dragon. Roar. Thank you, boys. Now, would it be weird if she picked someone else and they just got a costume? Oh, I didn't see that. That's a good costume. The winner is Princess Amber. I thought Sophia was going to win, but it says thank you. It says, another prize for me. Now, how it gets off? It's like a zipper or something. It says, ugh. And she just flew up a little bit and said, did I just fly? Not exactly. And more like falling with style. That wasn't really flying. That was like, ooh. So more like falling with style than flying. But then she flew a little bit and says, oh my God, Cedric. And he's just leaving and goes, Cedric, king me. He's playing checkers and he goes, king me. That's weird. So anyways, he says, the costume won't cough. No. He says, I knew it wouldn't cough. It's not part of my plan. Oh, I can't imagine what went wrong. So don't worry, I'm sure the spell can do it. So it's like dragon eyeball or tears or something like that, and something else like eggs. So I got all that. But it requires one more thing. A gigantic purple jewel, wherever I find one. Oh, how about Princess Sophia's amulet? That jewel is perfectly purple. Is there a way? No way, sorry. But she loves that amulet. How can I can't just ask Sophia for it? Oh, Amber, you're a smart princess. The smart princess of the palace, or I thought you were. I am. The journey should be no problem. Oh, wait, I can go to fairies. Oh, no, I wouldn't do that. You have to tell me you cheated. Oh, I definitely don't want to do that. But you didn't cheat. Let's say, what's Amber's costume made of? I'm going to go with a guess and say silk. Did Flora or Fauna, let's say the costume silk, just for example, did they say, oh, by the way, Amber, you have to go gather the material for your costume yourself? No, she has to purchase it, or someone has to purchase it and bring it to her and make the costume. Cedric did not cast a spell. Cedric gave her crystals, and Amber threw them in the air, sprinkled them on her, and she cast a spell. Technically, Amber made the costume herself. Technically, yes. They did not say how to make the costume. They didn't say who had to gather the material. They said you have to make it. That is technically making it. You could be all Cedric made the... He made the crystals. Did he make the costume? No. Amber did. And they didn't say you can't have help either. So, in my opinion, I don't think Amber cheated. Tell me what you think. I don't think she did, though. So anyways, she's there and told Sofia, why are you still wearing a costume? And said, that's my idea. I want you to dress up at school for me today. I'll win my award-winning butterfly costume. You're my pixie costume from last year. James, we gotta go. Okay, Amber, we won. You just have to rub it in. Yeesh. And so we'll dress up with you another day. So she was trying to get her to put that on to take the amulet off. Sofia does not take that amulet off even to get dressed, Amber. She just pulls out of her dress. There was not going to be any help there. Plus, that costume looks really, really small for Sofia. I'm just saying, it looks like a 4-year-old costume. And no, 4 plus 4 being Sofia's 8 does not count. That doesn't count. So since Amber's birthday episode hasn't happened, is she and James also 8 and they're 10, or will they turn 9 or 10? That's one thing I forgot to look up before doing this. I was gonna look that up. I was like, there was something I was gonna look up, and what was it? That I was gonna look up James and Amber's age, and for some reason I didn't. Don't worry, I'll look it up for the next video, Great Aunt Venture. I should like that one a lot. Where we get introduced to Justice Matilda Aunt Tilly. So they say, Amber, why are you still wearing your costume? And says, I love all of this as much I want to celebrate longer. And Flora said, well, I appreciate your spirit, dear, but tomorrow I'd bet to see you in your proper school clothes. Yes, Miss Flora. She goes, oh, and his door, these wings. Everything all right? Yeah, everything's fine. So she said, Sophia, you sure I go up, down the bars and gym class? It's really hard for me. Sure. Oh my goodness, she was wearing the amulet. That would hit, that would hurt. So she goes upside down. Now, for some reason, the purple part of the amulet is showing. If Sophia's upside down, the amulet, the part without the jewel would be showing. Unless she put it on backwards, which it was not on backwards. So when she comes back down, because she's, let me see what you're doing. She goes, Amber, what are you doing? Nothing. But before she flipped over, the jewel was the right side. These artists do not know how to write Disney shows. Confirm. Maybe they got fired after this episode, or no one caught that. Walt Disney Company, if you catch this, please don't look who wrote that episode, because there's no point in doing that. So anyways, she was there walking by, and she threw a drink on Sophia and said, oh, I'm sorry, I tripped. I completely soaked Amber. We just take it to wash off and say, Amber, what's going on? What? Said, you never trip and you never spill anything. Are you trying to take my amulet? No! And she flew up and goes, help me. Said, can costume make you fly? Because now a costume is real. Said, it's what? Said, help me. So she said, I used magic to make the costume. That won't come off. It's like a butterfly or something. And Sophia was so proud of her for making the costume herself. Well, technically she did. So, I mean, I'm sure Sophia was proud of her for sewing it. So I don't know. Is she proud of you making the costume or for sewing? If it's the costume, well, she's still proud of her. So, she said Cedric said the only way to take it off is with your amulet. So my amulet, I know it's a law test and more, and it's just, I promised I'd never take it off. And so you know what? It doesn't matter why I need the amulet. Here, if somebody will get better, then you can have it. So even though you'll never get back, she went, yes. Sophia's such a good sister. So let's go see Mr. Cedric right now. Sophia keeps hearing this guy's name and can't get it right. I mean, someone else says it. So anyways, Wormwood was sent to retrieve the amulet. And there's no way I'll get the second word. So he's not listening. So you gotta stop him. How do you fly away? He's not the only one that can fly. Sarah flies after him. Sophia says, Miss, I need your help. And so I can't stay because Wormwood took my amulet. We're gonna get back. Come on. So he finally cornered Wormwood, but he went into school and everybody saw Amber flying. So I said, how are we going to get your wings off? Maybe we should go see Mr. Cedric. What's the point of the chasing? Just filler? So I said, no, there's no way. For some reason, Sofia's looking upset, and so is Minimus. Why? If anyone did anything wrong, it wasn't them. So Amber said, I'm a butterfly. So real? I said, how? So I said, I used Mac. Do you mean you cheated? No! No! She didn't cheat! So anyways, they say that she was jealous of Sofia, but she shouldn't because she's her sister. They said, well, we're very sad about that. And Vaughn said, yes, very, very upset. But we're glad you learned something. And Vaughn said, yes, you're very happy about that, so you learned something. But she'll have to give back the trophy. But she didn't cheat. Now let's say that the magic's against the rules. Let's say that. Why not give it to Sofia? Everybody else, oh, you're going to win the contest, Sofia. Just know it. So they cast a spell. It's over. And that's it for my Sofia first WTF moments. This whole episode's a dang WTF moment. She did. Hashtag justice for Princess Amber. I'm not on Amber's side. I never am, but this time I am. This is injustice. The fairy should be sued for injustice for the amount of the trophy, which is gold, so it probably costs a lot of money. Or just give the trophy back. Could work too. That's it for my Sofia First WTF Moment, Season 1, Episode 19, The Princess Butterfly. So Amber was the one that got turned into a butterfly. Okay? Anyways, this is still True for Champs channel. So don't forget to use code SMR if you want to support his channel and check out his Pokemon Day channels. But until next time, I'm Dorian. Let's say it with me, right? We don't talk about Bruno. No. We don't talk about Bruno. Bye.